Pardo, and welcome to week 3 of the Family Beatdown Fantasy Preview Show. Got distracted last week and totally neglected the Notre Dame USC matchup, so let's get right to it this week. Both teams won. Notre Dame beat Purdue in a nice game. Broadcast live on Saturday night. That's 2 Saturday nights in a row. I got to sit and text with Rick and Jake and Alex, and that's always fun. Next up, and Notre Dame moves up to number 22. Or I guess stays at number 22. Anyway, next up is Michigan State. Notre Dame is a 6-point favorite in that game. So good luck, guys. For USC, finally, that offense showed up for the first time since the Notre Dame game a year ago. That offense showed up. Over 500 yards of offense. What's his face? Kessler had a 300-yard day. We had a 100-yard running back. We had a 100-yard receiver. It was about time. Of course, it was against Boston College. Not the most formidable opponent, but certainly not a slouch. But they racked it up good. It was 35-7, almost a shutout, but garbage time score for Boston College. Next up for the Trojans is Utah State. Another warm-up game. Trojans are a 7-point favorite. Rick put something on the Facebook page about Lane Kiffin and all the noise that's being made. And let me tell you, it's palpable out here. The Fire Kiffin movement is really gaining steam. You don't lose to Washington State and live to tell about it over in Troy. So let's get to let's do league pick'em real quick. So this week, look at there. We had several people. Let me see how to read this here. Not so much. Actually, Rick, let's just go overall right now. So Rick, Drew, myself, and Ryan are all tied at 6-6. Dawn has a 3-3 record. Becca, a 1-0 record. Hey, listen, guys, we really want to get everybody to do the league pick'em. So all you got to do is go to league. In the application, league, and then league pick'em. Do this before the kickoff on Thursday night game. Pick all the games, and we'll have a little side bet of extra $10. But anyway, last week nobody did worth a darn. Actually, I went 2-4 on my picks. Rick went 1-5. Wow, and Ryan went 2-4. And we're the only three playing the league pick'em. So come on, you crazy people. Let's get on that. Let's go to the week that was. So no sooner did I tout the scoring prowess of Miss Dawn Menser than she lays a big old egg. Let me just look real quick. Oh yeah, by far she was the lowest point person. So Dawn, how do you go from a 190 plus point performance to an 83 point performance? It escapes me. But anyway, Alex, never getting the love from his Pubicville Crabs, takes this one, doubles her up practically, 161 to 83. Big players for Alex with Jimmy Graham with 28 out of a tight end spot. And then Pierre Garçon went off and scored himself 28 points. And then Marshawn, you guys see Marshawn with that ski mask on? He looks so crazy. All you can see is this, you see this mouth, and it was just this black ski mask. I have no idea what that crazy guy is doing other than racking up the points. 31.5 for Marshawn. Okay, let's take a look at some of our closer games this week. And actually, the Big Blue had to come from behind on Monday night to beat Monte Ballage. Veronica got the win, 126.2 to 119.3. Ryan, I thought you were supposed to be some kind of baller. You'd start off this season 0-2. More about that later. But anyway, Veronica got 67.9 out of Michael Vick, who really led all scorers, and Martellus Bennett with 19, and and Josh Brown, her carrier, with 12, and that's it for the double figure. So it's scratched my head, and she had one running back spot open. So Veronica beat Ryan with one arm tied behind her back. Talking about having one arm tied behind your back, Grandpa actually had two arms tied behind his back and still prevailed over the Mud Dogs, 122 to 114. Make it three arms tied behind his back because Grandpa doesn't have his computer. I got it right here. Grandpa behind Robert Griffin with 53.1, Matt Forte with 14, and 22.7 from DeAndre Hopkins. Rick slides to 1-1. The Angry Itch versus Blue and Gold. Blue and Gold powered through this one, a 40-point winner over his little brother. Driven by Matt Ryan's 54, Brandon Marshall's 22, and then nice balance scoring throughout the rest of the league, or rest of the lineup for Jake. For Alex, or for Tyson, I should say, Cam Newton with 34 and Adrian Peterson with 13. along with Ahmad Bradshaw and Sebastian Janikowski with 14 each, led the Angry Itch. Blood, Sweat, and Beer versus Decepticons. Jed has got to be the hardest working man in show business with no wins to prove it. He drops to 0-2 after scoring 143 points, which would win most games in this here league. But anyway, Dani remains strong with 153. Colin Kaepernick didn't do it for her, but Calvin Johnson, Randall Cobb, and Darren McFadden and Jordy Nelson did it for Dani. So there's the week that was. Oh, lest I forget, Rebecca totally schooled me. Back that pass up, 168 to 137 over Smell This, who's got all kinds of problems. I was totally asleep on Dani Amendola, and Rebecca took complete advantage of me. All right, so let's take a look at the Week 3 lineup. I get to play Mud Dogs. This is going to be a battle for supremacy. I'm going to go out on the limb. Supremacy in the Cardinal Division, even though Rick and I currently sit 3-4. But right now on paper, Rick has got the advantage, 135 to 117. I got to make a move on Amendola, but I do feel strong with Andrew Luck. Ooh, I don't feel strong with Andrew Luck against San Francisco. Ooh, lordy, not good. I'm going to give the this could be the kiss of death here, Rick. I'm going to give you the win, my friend. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put the pox on you. Now, here we go. Pick to win. There we go. Mud Dog's going to beat Smell this week. Blood, Sweat, and Beer versus Monte Ballich. Blood, Sweat, and Beer. Dani at 2-0. Monte Ballich looking for his first win. On paper, it's 131 to 119 in favor of Dani. Matchups are Colin Kaepernick against Indiana. He needs to get back on it, man. That Seattle team made him look foolish. Randall Cobb against Cincinnati. I like that matchup. Darren McFadden against Denver. Oakland. I just have to laugh. For Monte Ballich, Drew Brees against Arizona. That's a good matchup. Finally, Maurice Jones-Drew, who's dinged up, is going against the Seattle defense. That's not good. I don't think Monte Ballich has got the guns. I'm giving the pick to Dani. Gerard Invincibles versus the Angry Itch. It's 130 to 104 in favor of Tyson right now. Grandpa's got Aurelius Ben on injured reserve, and that looks to be the only hole in his lineup. I'll try to get that fixed for him. But anyway, Robert Griffin against Detroit. That's a good matchup. Ryan Broyles against Washington. Forte against Pittsburgh. Not the best matchup. For Tyson, Cam Newton against New York Giants. Frank Gore against Indiana. That could be good. Adrian Peterson against Cleveland. That could be really good. I'm giving the pick to Tyson. All right, let's take a look at Back That Pass Up versus Blue and Gold. This is Rebecca versus Jacob. Okay, it's 143 to 140 in Rebecca's favor right now. Key matchups for Rebecca are Peyton Manning against Oakland. Oh, man, he could score more than that 88 points or 93 points he got for you a week ago. Des Bryant against St. Louis. Victor Cruz against Carolina. God, another matchup. Girl, you got some good matchups here. For Jacob, Matt Ryan against Miami. That's fine. Jamal Charles against Philly, that's not fine. DeMarco Murray against St. Louis, that's fine. This is really a toss-up. I am going to give my pick to Becca just to irritate Jake. And in our game of the week, Decepticons 0-2. Like I said, the hardest working man in show business without a win to show for it. 133 to 118 projected winner over Pubicville Crabs as of this moment. For Jed, Aaron Rodgers gets Cincinnati. I'm looking forward to that. Ray Rice against Houston, not a great matchup. Darren Sproles against Arizona, that's fine. Fred Davis against Detroit, that's fine too. Joe Flacco for Mr. Alex's Crabs against Houston D, no good. Anquan Bolden against Indiana, that's good. Marshawn Lynch against Jacks, that's incredible. And C.J. Spiller against New Jersey Jets. I'm going to give the pick to Mr. Pubicville Crabs. All right, gang, that's it. Let's do a real quick league rundown over the league. We're only in our second week, but we're starting to get some separation in the league. So, in the Cardinal Division, Back That Pass Up leads all ballers with a 2-0 record as of now, followed by Blue and Gold, Mud Dogs, Smell This, and Gerard Invincibles at 1-1, bringing up the rear is the Angry Itch at 0-2. Down in the Gold Division, you got two undefeateds. You got Blood, Sweat, and Beer, and Pubicville Crabs is undefeated. What? The Rednecks, Big Blue, and are 1-1, and looking for their first win are Decepticons and Monte.